Happy game week. Welcome back to the PAV. If you didn't see it on Saturday, it was a good time for the alumni match and the athletes to get back out. Thanks to everyone who came out and supported those guys. It was a good time. Game week got here quick. We've been in here for a little while with an early start at the end of July, but all of a sudden you look up and you're 7 days away from a match. So looking forward to getting out to South Dakota, playing a great Texas A&M team and testing ourselves early. And then once we get back, not much rest. We'll play 3 matches in 3 days. And so excited about that we'll play 4 matches in a week. And we'll get to see, a lot of our athletes out there for the first time and see how they do and show off the progress they've made. So, again, I try and avoid the word excited as much as I can, but I'm thrilled to be coaching my team again.
Is there a ready or not, here we come kind of thing when it's week one, game week one?
Yeah. You're either willing or not willing. We don't really believe in ready in this program. You're either willing or not willing. But I think we're playing some clean volleyball. At least that was what we're seeing. We can apply some service pressure. We can keep the ball in play. And when you're in August, you got to play some good August volleyball. You don't need to play your December volleyball yet, but you got to make sure that you're not losing matches to give yourself a chance to win them. And so just right away, I think we're in a better starting place right now than we've been at times.
Julia Hansen and McKenna Wooker, I mean, are there higher responsibilities for those two, just being seniors and things on this team?
There's a lot of responsibility going around the room right now. Certainly, relative to last year, Julia has a huge load. You have to talk about Zeynep Palabiyik, right, as a returning libero. It's a big, heavy load in a space that's really important to us. Stella, Swenson. There's plenty to go around responsibility. But yeah, certainly the way our outside hitters perform, especially in August, when you're still trying to get your offense firing in all places, how your outsides do normally determine how your matches go. Yeah.
How did the Sioux Falls thing come about to get that game there, and what's the benefit of that?
Yeah, the first serve event's been going on for a couple years now, this kind of week 0 event that we saw get popular in football and some other sports, and a chance to really kick the season off with some nationally televised games. But the two things that really stuck out to me were, one, the chance to be in South Dakota, a part of the country that is close to us, that has a lot of Gopher fans and has a lot of athletes that we want to recruit. So we wanted to get our team in front of that community. And then secondly, just the chance to play Texas A&M, right? You always want to test yourself early. I think they are worthy of their ranking. I think they're a senior-laden team with big aspirations, similar to our Texas and Stanford weekend last year. I always want us to start there, and then from there we'll build.
Stella, I mean, she's such a big name locally. Have you seen her just ready to? This year could be kind of I don't want to say a breakout year because we know she's good, but
yeah,
is this a year for her to maybe get her name out there a little bit in the Big Ten?
Should be. I mean, she's been one of the best kept secrets the last 3 years, I think. She played up as a club student athlete and kind of stayed out of the limelight. She had her first chance to represent Team USA this summer and did a nice job winning a gold medal with them. But mostly she's just kind of done the quiet work her redshirt season. Some people redshirt and they kind of just hang out, but she's a different person now than she was when she arrived here as an 18-year-old. And I give her a lot of credit for being coachable and for making some changes, and she's going to be ready. Not that we believe in ready. Dang, you got me. Yeah.
You used the word quiet with her. That's maybe not the first impression.
No, that is not Stella. No. Enthusiastic, great communicator, pulls for her teammates. Bold, but cares a lot, and I think is going to be a leader for our program for a number of years.
Keegan, when you came here, was there a year-by-year progression that you were looking at, maybe just in your own mind, and in year 3?
Yeah.
What are you kind of looking for in this one?
Yeah, we talked about the first 2 years as the good that precedes the great, and making sure. I always hated when coaches come in and say, hey, when my athletes get here, yada, yada, yada. The second you step on campus, they're your athletes. And making sure that we were as competitive as we could be our first 2 seasons, while also getting some values in place was the goal, and I think we succeeded. Coaching transitions right now are about the most dangerous thing on the planet, and I think we nailed it. And I'm very thankful that Minnesota had some structure in place and some supporters behind the scenes and some great athletes and trainers to keep things together while we were getting in place. But yeah, now year 3, it's time to go. Yeah.
Anything else for Keegan?
Good luck with Stella. All right.
Is that just hearing him just saying that you're expected to take over some things this year, is that eye-opening for you? I mean, just coming into it this season?
Yeah, it's something I've been looking forward to, obviously, since like birth. I knew I wanted to play collegiate volleyball, and redshirting last year, it was obviously really hard, but I learned a lot of things, and I learned that I was very ready to start playing. So I'm really excited this season.
Julia Hansen, McKenna Worker as seniors, you've been around them a little bit now. What have you learned from them? What do you notice from them? Do they need to take on? Is there more responsibility, I guess, for them this season as seniors?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely being on the older side of the team like gives you a little more street cred because you've been on the team, you've seen games, like you know how everything works. So a lot of the younger kids go to them and ask them like, hey, like what time does practice start? Hey, like do you know? Like it's just like minor things. Not everything is always about volleyball. It's just like what do we need to wear today? I would say that like, they've adopted those roles really well, and I think they're just really ready to get the season going too.
What do you think you learned the most last year while not playing?
I learned how to be a leader emotionally rather than physically because I know I can do the work on the court, but it was a matter of how can I support my team while not being out there with them. Like, can I lead cheers? Can I get super excited? Like, I get excited for them no matter what. Like, can I lead cheers? Can I get the crowd going? Can I tell them, like, what shots they have? Can I tell Melanie when she can dump? So it was a very emotional part of the game that I grew.
Was it hard not playing?
Oh, for sure. Anyone that says redshirting is easy is lying. It's the hardest thing in the world. If you're competitive, it's the hardest thing in the world. Because you want to go out there and play. Like I just remember not being able to play in the first couple of games. I was like, dang, like this is gonna be a long season. But because my team was so amazing and they supported me in every way possible, it flew by.
Your older sister's first game was against Texas A&M a long time ago. What do you think that game's gonna feel like?
I think it'll be just like any other game, but I think it'll definitely hold a lot more significance to me and my family, just because, you know, like my older sister got to play against them and I get to start against them. Just a little nod to her and her legacy, but I'm going to treat it like any other game and I'm going to compete my heart out.
But it's not any other game for you because it's been such a long break. What's the anticipation feel like?
I try not to get nervous. I'm more excited than anything, and I know that if I do feel nerves, I can just turn to my team and I know that they'll help me out and shake them off, especially if there's a little misplay here and there. But yeah, I'm just really excited overall.
Just how's the offense looking, and how would you kind of describe how it's changed from last year, even though you didn't play, to this one?
Yeah, I'd say the offense has changed a lot. We've definitely ramped up the tempo, so we're a lot faster in offense and on defense and everything. And then we're running play calls this year, which is really, really fun. Like we'll have an inside set here and there on either pin. I'll have the middles coming in for a C or a mid or a slide, and we've all been working really hard doing that.
The libero setter chemistry, is that a big thing for a team?
Oh, for sure it is. She's the first person I look towards when we have a good play because 9 times out of 10, she's the first one to touch the ball. Like during the alumni game, when she had a good dig and I ran all the way over there and set the ball, she came over to me and was like, good set, and I went over to her and I was like, good dig. And then I was like, oh, Julie, good swing, good swing, good swing. But no, it's really important to have a good relationship between me and my libero because she's the first touch, and I would hope that she put me in the best place because I want to make her look really good.
Good at that? Giving
She's very good at that. She knows exactly what I want, especially when I'm front row and I want to dump. She'll put it a little bit tighter just so I can get up there and dump.
Do you feel any pressure carrying the name and the legacy that you do, maybe more than if your last name was Smith or Jones?
Yeah, it's definitely in the back of my mind, but I don't pay it much heed. I keep all of my energy and focus towards my team, and I know that I want to be able to, again, uphold my sister's legacy, but I want to do everything I can to do better than that.
What were other people like last year in the volleyball community like telling you? Like I'm sure they wanted to see you out there.
Yeah, that was hard. It was like, oh, are you playing this game? I'm like, no, guys, I'm redshirting. And it was hard because a lot of other sports, they get to play in a couple of games, but volleyball, it's like you literally can't step foot on the court. So that was really difficult because a lot of my friends and family wanted to see me play, but I told them my time was coming. Just wait a little bit longer and I'll be out there.
First game of the year?
It's pretty exciting. It's been like 8 months since we played our last game. So playing the first game of the season with Texas A&M is going to be a good game, and we are so excited about that.
How has training camp gone? And just a lot of new on this team with the different people that have come in.
Yeah, I think it's going pretty good. The freshmen, they're trying their best to be their best every day. So I think we have a good connection with every one of them, our transfers, and yeah, I think we are working hard to be our best. So I think it's going pretty good.
When you and Stella are on the same page, how do you? Well, A, how important is that? But like, how do you develop that? Does that take time, or did you guys kind of click pretty fast?
I think we click pretty fast. Also, we've been playing for like since last year spring. So it's been like 1 year or like 1.5 years. So I mean, it's really important to click as like setter and the libero. So I think it didn't take that much time, but we also practiced for a long time now. So I think it's good. Yeah.
Can you sense that she's ready to play finally?
Oh yeah, for sure. She's been ready since she came here, but she is really excited. She has her own expectations for the team, for herself, and she's a great leader. She's a great teammate. So yeah, she's super ready.
Doesn't seem like self-doubt is a problem for her.
No, she's confident. She's gonna be good. Yeah.
Anything else for Zeynep, guys? All right, Eddie, you're all good.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.